Coming to you from the corner with the radiator, it's day 5 and it's time for a quick strike! Hello everybody and welcome to the Dohyo. Today is going to be one of our mid-basho quick strikes, a small tapa-size, amuse-bouche of an episode that keeps us excited about the sumo that is currently going on before we get to our wrap-up. So, spoiler alert, if you have not watched through day 5 of the current March 2024 basho, stop, watch through day 5, and then return to us. So yes, things look a little different today. Spring has sprung, the daylight has been saved, my face is being attacked with all sorts of tree pollen, but we do get a lovely bit of natural light in my apartment for 20 minutes, and we're filming during those 20 minutes, so we're gonna roll with it. Let's hear it for the sun. Yeah, here comes the sun. Unfortunately, we have already lost 3 wrestlers to the Kyujo list. Maegashira 12, Shimazu Umi, Maegashira 7, Kinbozan, and unfortunately, and the one that looked the worst to me, Maegashira 6, Tsurugisho. If you watched that match and you've seen contact sports before, you know that that's not going to be a quick recovery for Tsurugisho. So we're just hoping the best and hoping for the best future mobility possible for Tsurugisho, but I would not expect to see him wrestling at his best anytime soon. I'm pretty sure none of you expected this leaderboard. I certainly didn't. I certainly did not expect my Yusho pick to start 1 and 4. Ugh. But here we are with this fascinating leaderboard of Komusubi Abi, Maegashira 5, Onosato, who of course is in his second Makuuchi tournament, and Takeru Fuji down at Maegashira 17, who's in his first Makuuchi tournament. We all expected this, right? Now, to be honest, I do not know that much about Takeru Fuji, considering this is his 8th and 10th tournament, I think, in all of sumo. He is now tied for the fastest rise through the sumo system if you started at Maizumo seeding tournament and going all the way up to Makuuchi. He did it in 9 tournaments, tying recently retired Jokoryu for first on the all-time list. His record in professional sumo is 61-8, which is absolutely insane. He has absolutely torn up the lower ranks since coming out of Nihon University. I tend to underrate the university guys a little bit who don't make it through Sukedashi, and maybe I need to re-examine that. As between him and Onosato, who I'm about to talk about next, the university guys are looking great right now. But Takeru Fuji, I do expect to be very heavily promoted if he keeps this success up. But he's clearly better than Maegashira 17 at this point, which is pretty much what I'm going to say about Onosato. Oh my goodness, he looks great right now. He's in his 2nd tournament in Makuuchi, and he is already like a joy level wrestler. Like, he's huge. Not only is he huge, he's wide, he's got long limbs. I see a bit of Kisano Sato in the way he wrestles. He just cuts the ring in half with every step, and I love watching it. And also, like, how much fun it is to see a guy who doesn't even have the top knot yet just demolishing people at his level. Awesome. The question for me is, when is he going to beat his first Sanyaku wrestler? Is it going to be this tournament? I mean, like, the Sanyaku has not looked great this tournament, and I do expect Onosato to get heavily promoted down the stretch. So I think the floor for Onosato this tournament is about 10 wins, but he is going to get promoted heavily down the stretch. I do not think he is quite there yet. I would love to be surprised, but I see him tapering out at like 11 or 12 wins, but as we know, 11 or 12 wins can get you a Yusho in these crazy times. Abi, okay, I did not expect him to do well, because I think at this point, going up against the Sanyaku, he's always sort of a coin flip. He's 50-50. He's gonna give you like 7 or 8 wins, 6 to 9 on certain weird basho, but the coin flip seems to have come up heads each time so far. I don't think this is an Abi Zensho in the making, although he has looked very good. Fun fact, although Abi was facing the full meat grinder schedule, he had win rates of 40% or better against all of those wrestlers. So I think he was winning the coin flips. He's only 2-7 versus today's opponent, Kota Nowaka. So let's see if this luck can hold up. But yeah, it would be the most Abi thing in the world for him to finish the tournament 1-9 from here on out. We have 4 guys with 4 wins, 1 win below the leaders. Ozeki Hoshoryu, he's looking like a classic Hoshoryu tournament. 1 match where he wasn't quite looking his best, overthought it, and ended up tasting some dirt, but he's won 4 straight, and the guy was Ura, who's been doing very well this tournament. We also have 3 Maegashira, Takeyasu, Shonan no Umi, and Ryuden. I think Ryuden and Shonan no Umi are guys who are a little underranked right now, but I think their ultimate ceiling is probably sub-joy, single-digit Maegashira at their best right now. Whereas Takayasu, I've been pretty clear that I think he may have that one magical Yusho push left in him, especially if he starts in mid-Maigashira, where he can sort of bank some wins in the first week. But as we all know, the second weeks are not Takayasu's forte. And as for the rest of the Sanyaku, the less said, the better. I'm very worried about Terunofuji. 3 losses in the first 5 days is not good. I know he had 2 early losses last time, won the whole championship. He does not look like he did last tournament. I mean, Oho? Takakeisho, even though he has a winning record right now, he does not look like he is getting a lot of power behind him. And I think it's going to be very tough for him to get 8, especially as his schedule is only going to get harder down the stretch. Kirishima has started 1-4, my Yusho pick. I'm a little shocked he's not Kyujo yet. There is still a chance he could end up with a winning record and not going Kataban, but something's not right here. Is he sick? I think we're going to find out something after the tournament that something had been bugging him. This is just, it's kind of baffling that he starts out this bad. Also, Maigashira 7 Tamawashi starting 1-4. The oldest man on the Banzuke is really showing his age this time, and I really want him to hold out until November where he can break the record for most consecutive matches in the ring. But we'll see if that's going to happen, and let's do what's best for Tamawashi, and I hope he turns it around in the second week and has a real solid run. 2 guys who are looking better than I thought they would. Atami Fuji has faced all 4 Ozeki and finished 2-2 against them, and he has a 3-2 record right now, and I think that's awesome. Remember, he cannot face Terunofuji outside of a playoff because they're in the same stable, so he sort of faced the hardest possible schedule so far. And Ura, facing all Yokozuna and Ozeki, has started 3-2. We may see him bump back up into the Sanyaku once or twice again, and that would be awesome. I feel like we've already sort of had like the table flip moment for this one. I don't think anything that we expected is going to happen from here on out, and I am ready for the ride. So everyone, stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and I will see you next time on the Dohyo.